Good morning, everyone. It's Monday, February 19th, 2024. We're at Gorges State Park, right across from our cabin, and I'm going to show you the men's room and shower house. I'll show you a regular shower and then the handicap shower. And you got lots of hooks, lots of space. Water does run out here a little bit, and I had problems getting it to warm up, but this is the handicap stall. So you see you got a bench, and you got shower heads that come out. And mirror. Lots of hooks out here. Typical bathroom. And they do keep it very clean.
And this is the women's side of the bathroom. Of course, those are the toilet stalls. There's a handicapped toilet stall. These are the showers. Little bench for dressing. It's 1, 2, and down here on the end they also have a handicap accessible dressing area. There's also a seating area right outside of the showers. And there's also baby changing station. This is the family restroom. It has a private shower. It's handicap accessible. Baby changing station. So, very private. Very nice new restrooms. And there's our cabin over there, and there's Steve. This is the outside of our cabin. So you can see right across the way is the bathrooms, parking area. Then you have your fire pit / grill, pad, picnic table. There's also access to the back of this cabin. A couple Adirondack chairs built in. And here's the door. They come with a key code. So this is the inside of the cabin. When you first come in, there's a trash can, and there was a bag in there when we checked in. You've got a broom dustpan, you've got your fire extinguisher, a hook to hang your whatever you need to hang, and then you've got a table and a little bench, and then you've got plug-ins underneath that aren't very convenient for a coffee pot and toaster. You'll have to plug it in on the bench, probably. That's what we did. And then I wanted to get a picture of the bed with our Steve's birthday skunk quilt and pillow. So you've got 2 windows over here by the bed, and you've got plug-ins on either side of the bed. Power box. You've got another window here by the seat and the table. Then the front room also has its own heat and cooling, and it stays nice and toasty warm in here. Then you've got the back bunk room that sleeps 4. It says the cabin's only equipped to sleep 6 people, but you could probably fit more in here. I just don't know about their rules about that. But you've got 4 bunks. Each bunk has their own plug-ins for electronics. Place to put your stuff. Another window. You only have one window back here. And then you've got another bench. You've got another separate unit because you can close this door to the other room. And then this room, I don't know about the other cabins, but then you have a back door access that will take you over to the fire pit area. And it looks like the other cabins don't have that. This is the handicap accessible cabin, because I have a hard time getting around these days. But this is our cabin. There's plenty of storage underneath. The bed's slightly raised up. The mattress itself is not very comfortable. The first night I pulled, since we only have Katie in that room, we pulled a couple of the twin bunk mattresses and put them under this queen size mattress, and it's a queen size mattress. That didn't really help because it's just on a wooden platform. And then we went to Walmart last night. We got a queen size air mattress, and I slept a little better on that. So just be aware, it's camping mattresses. They're about 3-4 inches thick, but they're on all wood platform. This is an all wood cabin. So really the only problem that we had, and it wasn't really a problem or an issue, was stink bugs. And we only saw a couple gathered in the windowsill area. But this is a nice little cabin. And again, this is the handicap accessible. I think the other ones don't have a back door. They don't have 2 doors. And they have gravel pads outside rather than concrete. And yes, I'm taking the quilt. It's not staying. As a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and pull it, and you can see the camping mattress there. Okay. Bye-bye, cabin. Until next time. Okay. So here we have the tag that we were given to hang in our car. It's Gorges State Park Camping. And then on the back, it has the office emergency number is 911, of course, but the park office number, and it gives you the quiet hours, gate hours, and a few of the rules.
Yes, and if you have a bear sighting, you're supposed to report it to either that number or the camp host, which is right up the road here. And also, they have the sign, I showed it, there is timber rattlers in this area. You're just supposed to avoid them because they're very timid, but you're also supposed to report those to the camp office. And if you can take a picture of it, they want you to do that too.
Why is it so bright?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa. Okay, right up from our cabin is camp host, and this is where you get firewood.
Right there in the building, you
either
lift the latch and
you either pay it in that box, or there's a QR code that you can pay by PayPal. Okay, this is camping spot number 23 straight ahead. Again, this is the camp host. There is campsite 24. Camp host here. And I'm going to go this way. RV sites 25 through 27.
down here where the RVs are, there's two one-way loops.
So get a picture of this. This is, don't get the lights, okay, 25.
5.
It's pretty secluded. That's pretty nice. There's plenty of space in between.
Yes.
I'm going to assume this is 26 for it to adjust. There we go. So this is site 26. It's very nice and private. You're not, there's literally only 3 spots in this loop. I guess it would be really good for larger motorhomes, right? Yeah, if you're brave enough to drive a larger motorhome up here. And 27. So there's only 3 in this loop.
Sorry about the noise. We're going to be rolling windows up and down because it's a little chilly this morning.
And
30
again,
degrees
we are
outside.
we are at Gorges State Park in Sapphire, North Carolina. So this is another loop, and this is site
Closer together.
a little closer together. Site 28, site 29. Site 30.
Those 3 would be good if you had a couple groups camping together.
Right, and these are all electric as well, right?
Yeah, these are RV sites, so I would assume they're full, well, maybe not full look, but electric at least. I'm sure you can find that information out online.
So is that only 2 here, or 3?
3.
So I guess there's only 3 per loop? Wow, that's pretty cool. And you notice they all have the fire pits that lift up. They have a grill on top that lifts up and down, and then the fire ring itself lifts up, and they just come and sweep off the pad.
And there's the bear-proof trash cans and recycling center.
Yes, this is bear country, and you are required, not just suggested, but you are required.
That's the camp host over there.
Yeah, that's the camp
And
host.
here we have 24 and 25, I would assume.
No, this is 23.
23.
This is 21 over here on my left.
21.
You got quite a view over there. 22 on the right. These are a little closer together. 19,
19.
and 20.
20 looks like it's got a drop off behind it, but they do have posts. There's
18.
18. And
And
17.
And 17, at 17, this is where you come into the campground. So you're going to get a lot of headlights at campsite
But that
number
is
17.
the handicap site.
Yes.
And there's more trash cans.
Another trash box. You okay back there?
This thing just fell on top of me.
We're just loaded down. This is site number 1.
And there you can see the campfire ring.
Site number 1. Site number 2. You have a little bit more privacy over here. A little bit more.
There's the water.
Water for everyone. And this is number 3. So it's got a few steps down into the picnic area and where your fire pit is. This is 4. This is 5. And it has kind of an incline on the driveway. Doesn't look like you can fit very many large vehicles there. Then right next to it is 7. 6 is over here.
6.
This is handicap accessible.
Yeah, this
Number
is
8.
8.
7 and 9 are over here.
There's 9.
9, and that was 7 right next to it. Then we've got another one, but you have steps up to it, but you have a little bit more area back up there, grassy area in the back of it.
And there we passed another trash can and another water source.
Right. And this is number 11 and 12, or 11 and 13, and you share a parking area, so you are really close. So I guess this would be good for group camping.
12 has a lot of steps.
We're not trying to make you dizzy, but we want to show you each and every site.
There's 14.
And there's quite a few steps up to that.
Yeah.
So if
15.
you're looking for a place where you can use the steps for exercise, there it is. That'll get you warmed up for the hikes to the falls. Another water source.
There's quite a few water sources through here. Here comes 16.
Here comes 16.
16. It's a little more secluded. And then you got some open area here to get up to the cabins.
Okay, and we're coming back up to the cabin area. Look at this big space up here. So you've got a big, huge space up here. It's kind of on a hill. I'm not sure what you could do. Sunbathe? Have a little picnic?
Probably fly a kite there.
Yeah, you probably could, because there's a lot of open space there.
And I noticed last night that in this mountain,
Let your dogs run around up here.
I've seen it in the south where when it's storming, but not just regular wind, in this mountain last night, I could hear the wind coming. You would feel nothing, but you could hear it coming up the mountain, and then all of a sudden there was the breeze. So this is cabin 5.
So you've got a gravel, and the pit is lower.
Cabin 4.
And they're all 2-room cabins, just like ours, but ours is just a little bit bigger and has a back door instead of a back window.
3.
There's a lot of space between 3 and 2. You could have a group there.
Yeah, 2. And back to our cabin of 1.
And we enjoyed it. And we really enjoyed it. The cabin, all the cabins are $75. I think there's a $9 fee per night. Pause this for a second. Hold on to it. Okay, we're leaving the campground area and headed up to the
Visitor Center.
visitor center.
And to get back to the visitor center up here, if you have a car that doesn't climb very well, you don't want to come to this park.
I know, right? Because you are literally staying in the mountains.
Yeah, because
For
we're
real.
about to start climbing to the visitor center. You can maybe see that hill in front of us. That's just the hill part. Then we hit the mountain part.
So there were 27? No.
27.
27 campsites? Or was there 30?
I don't know.
Because they had that other loop. I think there's 30.
There's a trailhead down there.
That's to Rainbow Falls. It's a 1.5 mile hike to the Rainbow Falls, and another 1/4 mile from that is Turtleback Falls. And they have a parking area down here, and they have porta potties down here by the trailheads to the falls. And I'll be posting I think it's about an 8-minute video of the sunset this morning. Might be a little bit longer. Of the sunset this morning. We went up to the visitor center and sat on the deck in rocking chairs and watched the sun come up. I mean, just absolutely beautiful, breathtaking views. And of course, we were up there by ourselves. What time was it? About 7:30 when the sun came up.
Yes, and with all North Carolina state parks, visitor centers open 9 to 5. So if you're, well, this one you get your firewood from the camp host, but a lot of them you got to get it from the visitor center. So you need to make sure you're there by 5.
Right, yeah, and you need to, if you're going to stay somewhere like this, you need to, at least on your first night, make sure you're here before the visitor center closes to check in.
So up here, when you come in, there's a one-way loop to the campground. It's kind of a lie. You just go straight ahead and you can get to the campground. Right, honey?
Right, so we're coming in this way. Normally, it would tell you to turn here,
Yeah.
and you'll go around a loop. And there's a short 5-foot section that is wood planks over the gorge.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's secure, but still.
It's very scenic going that way.
Yeah, very scenic.
But especially at night, it's a lot nicer going in the other way. So you got handicap parking up here.
I'm just going to pull up here and let me out. You can go park down there if you don't mind.
Okay.
And we are at the visitor center. There's Steve coming up the steps. It's the platform. There's your beautiful visitor center. Of course, that view out there is breathtaking. And he's going to take you around on the porch and show you. When you first walk up, you see this beautiful, well, normally it's got water running. I guess they turn it off during the winter. Water feature. Welcome to Gorges State Park. You've got your handicap parking up top here. Visitor information. A crow or two.
Map of Transylvania County. Blah, blah, blah.
Here, I'm going to let you take over.
Never gets
Walk around the visitor center. Make sure you get the bathrooms. And then pause it and meet us inside.
Okay, I'll let you take it inside. Okay, you got this water feature. It's pretty cool. There is water running out here, so be careful not to slip and fall. There's the main entrance, but I'm going to go around.
Check it out. You've got picnic tables outside.
Yeah, there's a couple picnic tables over here, or one. They got rainfall totals. and a water fountain. And it's a green building. There's your trash cans in the women's room. And here's the men's room. I'm just gonna take a look in here. They have the baby changing station. And your typical restroom, very clean. A little picnic area out here. And there's some brochures and info for the kids. The sun's kind of in my eyes, so I can't really see what I'm doing. So there's the view from the back side of the visitor center. Another picnic area. Here's some information about birds. And these are the chairs we sat in to watch the sunrise this morning. Here's some more bird information or animal noises. And then there's a short little path right there to a small amphitheater. And there's your view from this side. And this sign over here tells you what mountains you're seeing. Another picnic table here. This is your view from your front side. Now to get to the non-handicap parking, you do have a few steps here. And you can see down there's a hiking trail to an overlook and the information for it. Here's the front of the building. And this tells you about the power lines in the park. Because it used to be owned by Duke Power, the land here. And right up front, they have some picnic tables. And there's where we're parked. And this is the front entrance. Okay, so I'm starting in the back part of the visitor center. And you see the winter greens in the gorge sign. And the fireplace. A nice setting area. And go get this sign over here. And there's videos playing in the background in a couple of places. And they got these little play and learning centers for kids. What? This yes. So there's Katie coloring. And there's a deer over there behind my sweet wife. There you got a map of the Cherokee towns that used to be here. They have a program in the movie in the auditorium too. You got trash cans here and recycling things. And this arch thing made out of glass. Yeah.
Check out that fireplace from where you were standing.
And a bear. Oh, look at the fish down in there. There's a bear's skin. So look, you can touch a bear. That's coarse. Bears in the gorges. Yeah. And I thought this was pretty cool. The other day when we checked in, they don't have it turned on right now. But you turn the thing to the different wings of the butterflies and it shows up on the screen there. And there's the instructions how to do it. Oh. Turn on the microscope in the back. There it is. See, if you read the instructions, you can figure things out sometimes. So, that's kind of the back here. I don't know if I get this sign or not. And that's got the topography. Amphibians. It is indeed the land of waterfalls. Show you a little of the gift shop. Walking sticks. It's about the going rate. Jewelry. Bears. T-shirts. Lots of t-shirts. Stickers. Shirt and hat combos. brochures over there and check in. And don't take merchandise past this point. And that's the Gorges State Park. I found something else where it's got this the Coney Bells sign. I think this is supposed to be what they look like right here on the other side. My wife figured out this was supposed to be a waterfall right there, and you can see the bear in the background. And we do a pan through here. And that's a gorgeous view to sit in front of the fireplace and look at that. And then my wife wanted me to walk into the auditorium for you. They got a classroom. I didn't even notice that. So you see, they got a pretty good big auditorium.
The oldest rocks in the park are what we're standing on right now. This is called the Toxaway Gneiss, and it's 1.1 billion years old. This is an igneous rock.
You can hear it's a geology maybe they got.
This is the oldest rock on which everything else in the park was deposited on top of. So a really good place to look for the differences in rock.
Lots of
The
waterfalls.
falls that we see here, the Toxaway Falls, and they're very different from a lot of other falls in the park. When we go downstream, we get into the waterfalls that form in the metamorphosed sedimentary rock. They look different because the original rock was more finely layered. The geology plays a
Oh,
factor.
and you can come for the eclipse in the park. And that was 2017 eclipse. Okay. Anyway, I think I'm going to end it here. Please like and subscribe. Find us on Facebook. Will Be Adventures.
Katie, say goodbye. Have you enjoyed your time here at Gorges State Park? So it is a state park first and foremost. So the campground is just a bonus, I think.
Yes.
So we have thoroughly enjoyed our stay here at Gorges State Park in Transylvania County. Blah, blah, blah. So
yes, it's gorgeous State Park.
you really have to come here and see this for yourself and
Yes.
experience it for yourself. It's a nice little weekend getaway. It doesn't cost much to rent a cabin, and I think the spaces for, you can check out their website for their RV spaces and tent camping. They're not expensive at all.
And I think we failed to mention the firewood is $9 a bundle.
Right.
And but we were in Highlands, and the gas station there charges 10, and the bundle
So-
isn't any better or bigger.
Right.
So, and it burned pretty good. She had trouble with it this morning, but last night we got a roaring fire going.
Yeah, and there's a lot of things in the area to do. You just might have to do a little bit of driving, but there's some great towns to check out: Brevard, Highlands, Cashers. This is Toxaway. Again, come check it out. I mean, you will not be disappointed, I promise you. So lots of things to see and do. Get out and explore and enjoy, and yeah, and we'll see you in the next video. We're heading home today, this morning, and as always, please like and subscribe to Libby Adventures. You can find us on our Facebook page. Because of some questionable posts, we've had to
Close the group.
we had closed the group, so you have to actually send us a request to join the group. But we'll be more than happy to add you to our group page, Libby Adventures, and you can see still photos, and we share some of the videos there as well. So until next time, like, subscribe, please share, and have a great day.
One last look at the fireplace before you shut it off. Gorgeous.
Go straight up to the fireplace and then stop it.
Feeling you get causes you to ignore warning signs, and perhaps you can get closer to something that you